Okay. Hello and welcome in everyone. And actually, I gotta move some logs here. The heat of the fire was actually a little too much, and I was actually like getting quite atrociously warm this evening. But hey, I've already got the fire going. I'm definitely a little too warm for my own good. And hello everyone. My name's Sugi Yamagawa, and tonight, we'll be making black bean hamburgers over the campfire tonight. And I have to say, so tonight is actually the first campfire cooking stream where I'm actually using the new camera. And I gotta say, I already love how well it looks. The other webcam has been perfectly fine in various other circumstances that I have used it in. And it has certainly been quite well, but my gosh, this looks beautiful. This looks beautiful. It doesn't look like the fire's gonna get like purpley on me. Oh, fire! Please stop. You're hurting me. It's hurting me a lot actually, but whatever. Just want to make sure not too much smoke is going into the shop, because the shop's like right behind me. But yeah, we're gonna be making black bean hamburgers. I'm excited. I'm actually excited for a lot of reasons. Reason number one is this is actually going to be a more vegetarian friendly recipe. And for those who don't know much about me, is I'm actually mostly a vegetarian, kind of, sort of, even though based off just what I make on my campfire cooking streams, you might be surprised, but the reality is I'm actually like mostly vegetarian as far as like diet's concerned and such. I'm a very oh dearie. Oh my. Did you stop doing that, please and thank you? I would appreciate it. I would sincerely appreciate it, Fire. Like, cause like, man, you're assaulting me something terrible this evening. But yeah. But yeah, the sun's going down, it's starting to darken up. I'm definitely getting cozy, but yeah. I'm actually mostly vegetarian, as far as diet's concerned. Granted, last time I had meat was yesterday, and that was a single slice of pepperoni pizza was my meat consumption for that day. So I'm a fairly light meat eater. So I'm actually really excited to make something that is actually distinctly vegetarian. Also, for those who don't know, I have tested this new camera once. It's battery operated, and chances are it might die. Judging by the amount of heat the fire's putting out, it's probably not going to help with that. Wind direction is directly in my face. Like the wind is blowing directly into my face right now. The problem is it's bringing the campfire smoke with it. Okay. I want to do some poking. Here. Ooh. Okay. I kind of want to get things going a little. Like, things can be going, but they can be going away from me, not towards me. I don't like that. But gosh, the fire looks amazing. Oh man, it's been a while since I've had a fire looking like this good. So I am very stoked about that, and I should probably dive down a little bit. I hope everyone out there is doing well. I have certainly done myself. Okay. I've actually had a fairly productive day. I mean, I've gotten quite a bit. So, currently the big theme around my neck of the woods has been getting garden planted out. Last week has been the first week of March, and the first week of March is getting the garden planted. And part of that is getting brassicas, peas, gotten a little bit of lettuce in. I've also gotten, so some of my potatoes that I saved from last year sprouted on me. I can't eat them, so I buried them in the garden. Excuse me. I need to sit back a little. Oh, this. Okay. This is better. This feels better. I feel like I can handle that. Woo. But yeah. But yeah. Homestead stuff doing pretty well. Very excited about what I've got going on. Very excited all the veg I have growing and all those fun things. We're around the fire. It's in the evening hours. Guys, it's time for a cold one. We're going to be going with a classic. The classic for tonight. It's opera. Yeah. Actually, since I have a dedicated glass for this, I'm going to pour this out. Granted, I'm not going to keep the glass on my, like, little... I'm going to keep stuff. Because one of the things with these, like, I keep anything like right here, it gets hot. It's real hot. So I'm gonna have my beer off to the side. I don't want, because, man, I can really dislike some people, but I think I can I don't think I can, like, force them to have warm beer. Ooh. That's just terrible. Okay. We're gonna make black bean burgers tonight. Really? Back a bit. Various reasons beyond my control. And at me. I really wish it wouldn't. Strange, because I have a... Okay, I lowered the garage door a little bit. We'll see what that does for me. Not entirely optimistic what it'll do for me, but we'll see what I got. What it'll do. Okay. Yeah. So. We cannot make black bean hamburgers without black beans. Got that. Got another one. And... got a whole bunch of utensils here that I need to, like, figure out where. Yeah. Oh, utensil heavy. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm actually genuinely excited for this. Okay. So I've got a bowl here. I got a strainer there. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and we're just be cracking these bad boys open. But yeah, so in addition to all the veg that I have previously mentioned, I have also gotten my, let's see. I think I got my, yeah, I got my daikon radishes planted. Well, my first sowing of daikon radish planted. So I've got that going. I'm excited. I like daikon radishes. So I'm gonna be doing this. Just put you over here. Initially do. I have grabbed 0 silver. Okay, so tonight's gonna be fun. Now I'll grab. Normally for these cooking streams, I grab at least a couple pieces of various silverwares, and wah! And usually I will use those various silverwares to help me, like, in this case, scrape out cans, various things like that. Yeah, I'm gonna just be lacking that, which this does check out with my mission to be making a hamburger. Also, my workbench is gonna... Sorry about that. My workbench is gonna move a lot because my streaming setup's tied to it, and anytime I rock in my chair, it rocks the camera because the camera's attached to the workbench. I mean, I could... Let's see. Oh! Is that thing? Where is that thing? I had it. Okay. I mean, this is the first time I've actually used it for a campfire stream, so I have placed a barrier between the camera and the fire, so we'll see if that allows it to cool down. If not, we'll switch to the other camera. But that is an issue. It is an issue in the early on, because usually in the early on of the campfire, it's a lot hotter. The flames are... Ooh. So I'm just honestly going to let it cool for a little bit, and we're going to see if it comes back. And if it doesn't come back, well, we're going to have some fun here. Well, I'll just grab the original camera. It won't be a big deal. So, sorry, you guys won't be able to see me like cracking open cans of black beans, but hey, we're at a fairly uninteresting part, but it is a little bit concerning that we lost camera this early. Oy. Which sucks, because this is actually the reason why I wanted the camera for these types of streams. Granted, I was liking how the fire looked in the camera. The camera made the fire look really good, but our camera does not like fire. But I want the camera to like fire, so it can make the fire look good. I'm just going to be working my black beans, which I've got my second can here. Trying to get it rinsed out. I think the camera turned off. You actually turned it off. And we'll see how it does. Webcam has been a lot more stable, but unfortunately I think one of the issues with this camera has been how do I put this? It's black, so it absorbs a lot of the heat radiation directly, so I'm sure that's part of the issue. Granted, probably I'll be, after I get these black beans like kind of washed, I'll be getting into a little bit of camera troubleshooting. Just because I do want to go ahead and... I do want the camera to come back. Because it does look like it will solve the one issue that I wanted to solve. Which, historically, when I would do these streams, my camera would make the flames look purple. And I didn't like that. I didn't like the color. This thing seems to be doing a job. Initially. It just doesn't like the heat. So I'm going to have to figure out how to handle... How for it to handle the heat in these circumstances. Okay. That. It's back, but just my heat shield. There we go. Okay. Those flames were tearing me up. Well, smoke-wise. So, we're gonna roll with this for now, just because the fire is at a higher level of heat. Because right now the fire is like real flamey. Thing is, you don't need a flamey fire for tonight's recipe. We need a nice calm fire. So, sorry, but you guys are just gonna have to deal with the reflectiveness of my my little heat shield. But yeah. But yeah. This is the current temp solution. Granted, I actually had this laying around earlier because the flames of the fire were getting way too high, and I was nervous because this thing is also really expensive. I didn't want anything hurting my expensive thing, so I think moving forward, I'll move the camera further back. And I think what I want to do is maybe have it closer to my forehead. I think that would be better. That's it here. My black beans washed. Yay! Black beans are washed. Bowl might be air strainer. The other side of the world. So, I'm gonna be perfectly honest and be like, really look up my recipe because, yeah, I didn't have my recipe when I started. I was mostly concerned with making sure I was ready for stream, and this was also my first time eating. Well, it's also this is my first time cooking this recipe, but also it's my first time doing a lot of this stuff, so please bear with me. Wait a minute. Did I grab my soy sauce? All those. Okay. Sorry, I gotta review my ingredients here because I have black beans, I have my yellow onion, I have what's basically gonna be my garlic cloves, I have my chipotle peppers. I don't have soy sauce. I have my balsamic vinegar, ground cumin, sea salt, large egg. Yeah, I got a lot of my stuff. I have all my stuff but the soy sauce. I'm gonna skip it because I'm not running back upstairs for soy sauce. For now, we've got beans. We're also going to put onion here. So, since the next thing is going to be onion. Oh, welcome in, Jose. How are you? Hopefully life's treating you well. Life's treating me pretty well. I got a beer. We're going to be making some black bean hamburgers. Also, if you're wondering why there's a reflection, that's because I had to quickly improvise a heat shield for my new camera because it does not like the heat. So I had to improvise a thing there. But for now, whoa. Okay. You good? Oh, sweet. Well, it's good to see you're good because apparently I'm not. So I was actually sort of kind of reviewing my ingredients list, and I am actually... Well, I realized I was missing my soy sauce, which is no big deal. And also one of my logs right now is making jet engine noises. Yeah, sorry, but so I put this webcam in the same position I leave my normal one. This is actually the first time I'm using this camera for a campfire cooking stream. Yeah, this camera has to be further. I need to move it away from the fire, which I'm confident I can, but I will do that at I'll do that next stream because it'll be really awkward to move it at this juncture. It's not as movable as my earlier one, but so unfortunately for this recipe, I need to grate a yellow onion, which I've prepared, but it's not like here. I actually left it in my upstairs fridge, right? I thought I was actually doing pretty good tonight, for like being like ready for like the stream, but apparently I have not. So I'm gonna throw the BRB screen, and I'm gonna run upstairs and grab literally the two ingredients I've left up there. So I'll be back in less than 2 minutes. Sorry about that. Okay, I am back. And more importantly, I am back with the missing ingredients, which are my thing of onion and soy sauce. Oh, I have those now. But yeah, sorry about that. That is a miss on my part for not being prepared enough. Because we're going to be grating this onion. I'm going to sip my beer because I just ran a bunch. Okay, so this recipe calls for half an onion. I actually ate half of this for lunch. I made some fried potatoes. So, for now, we're just gonna give this some good old grating. So, what we're gonna be doing for the reasonable amount of time right now is we're gonna be working on getting the recipe mix for the patties. I was told this was going to make a lot of juice, which I'm sure it does, but I'm not seeing a lot of juice, but whatever. Granted, I've never really grated onion before, so this is kind of a new culinary thing for me. It's a little warm still. Once I deem it to be cool enough, I'm going to go ahead and I will go ahead and actually remove the... You're not going to stay on there. Don't be on there. But I would like actually to remove the heat shield at some point. It's just if I remove the heat shield, then because I've already lost the camera once because it overheated. But that was in the early part when the fire was being really flamey. But I will say this. I love how the fire looks. The fire looks so much better. This camera is handling low light conditions because you're slowly entering some dark times. Dark times as far as like the daylight. Granted, I'm not sure about some of the people out there, but unfortunately for me, I have to worry about spring forward tonight. Not a fan of the spring forward. Not a fan of the time zones. Not a fan of the like main time changing on me. But yeah. So, got black beans, grated onion. The grated onion should actually be like because this should be a pretty simple, straightforward recipe. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of back and forth. Garlic, chipotles. So garlic, I need how much garlic? Okay, 2 garlic cloves. So I gotta dig. I have a cutting board and I don't know why. I don't think I need a cutting board. Immediately. But I have it. So I think 1 clove of garlic, 1 tablespoon. I got a tablespoon here. I have this like big tub of like already pre-minced garlic, and I really like using this because I know I've mentioned this a couple of times before on stream, but mincing garlic, for some reason, it is like the most sticky like substance known to man. It's weird. It's really weird. I don't know why it's sticky, but it is. Like if you're just like actually handling it. Next up, I have... Whoops, sorry about that. I have my... I'm actually working with hand. There are whole chipotles in adobo sauce. Apparently, it's a Filipino sauce. I was actually looking in my local supermarket for just the sauce, and I could not readily find it. So what I think I'm going to do tonight for this patty mix is I'm going to do... I'm basically going to do... Although, damn it, how do I want to word this? I'm going to do 3 peppers with while also trying to get a little bit of extra sauce. And that should do me well on, like, sauce and seasoning. Ooh. Gosh, I love how sparky it looks. I love how sparky it looks. I think the majority of this fire be a little ways away from, because I do want to take that off, but I don't want to take it off and immediately lose camera. Thing is, I'm sure that camera's already somewhat warm. Oh. So if you're having trouble pulling a pull tab like this, work it with like the backside of a utensil to pry it up to the point where you could actually like get a finger under it. Don't try to pull on it too hard. Don't hurt yourself. We're very anti hurting ourselves. I need to fish out some peppers out of here. Man, this actually comes quite a bit of sauce here. Okay. Okay. Second pepper. Okay. Oh. Ooh, that certainly has a smell to it. Kind of around and get me a good chunk of sauce. I think that should do me fairly well, actually. I imagine. I was a little nervous that I wasn't going to have the sauce for this. So, I'm back. So, I've got those. So, the next is soy sauce, balsamic vinegar, cumin, salt, and pepper. So, we're now at the point where I just have to worry about my seasoning. So, let's go ahead. Start with cumin. Oh, wait, that's backside. Cumin. Can't see it so well, but every time I put my hand there, it's like, ooh, that's really warm. Actually. This. Okay, okay. I was thinking I could have some movement with that. That did not happen. It's actually really starting to get dark. But that fire looks so good. People have no idea how happy I am at that good. Okay, so 1 tablespoon of sauce. Go ahead and start with soy sauce. Oh. That's my soy sauce. That up. It's off to the side. Soy sauce. I need 1. Okay. So it's. Oh wait, that's tablespoon. Tablespoon. Teaspoon. Your teaspoon. You're my tablespoon. I'm gonna do another teaspoon of the I had the wrong measuring utensil. And don't worry, we're definitely gonna get rid of the heat shield once we actually start cooking this. Cooking our patties. So I want balsamic vinegar. And balsamic vinegar. Let's see what we got. Oh man. This is packaging that involves reading instructions. No wonder I have difficulty with it. Ooh. It's got like a little cork thing on it. It's cute. Cute. Okay. Balsamic vinegar is like, I don't know. This is some stuff. I've never really worked with it. I've actually done a lot of working with ingredients I haven't historically worked with. Got that. So I need, okay, so I need a teaspoon of the cumin. Honestly, hanging on the sky here. Like, oof. We can just oof that in. Put an amount of that in. So, let's see. Go back to that. So, Got soy sauce, balsamic vinegar. Okay, so we now need salt, pepper. Salt and pepper is a half teaspoon of. Get my hands on those. Okay, okay. There's pepper. So we're just gonna hit this with a couple of turns. That's. Wait. That's over. Very much please not tip that over. And we'll hit this with a little bit of salt. And if I go back, I am. So we're gonna be. So we now have our mix with patties, and at this point, we're gonna use a potato masher to mash it all together until the mixture holds together, but still has some visible chunks of black beans. And then at which point we'll add an egg and use a spatula to fold until combined, and then we'll fold in the panko. Oh. I'm gonna sip some beer. Then I'm gonna grab potato masher. And we're gonna work on combining this. Granted, I do definitely have a pretty water. So, I started like, ow. Yep. Okay. So, my ingredients apparently are already cooking. Because my bowl being near the fire has already been like horrendously pre-warmed. Like to the point where I need a glove to actually hold my hand up on the side of it. So we're going to be mixing these, combining it. We're going to hopefully get a mixture that is somewhat homogeneous, wants to stick together. Well, kind of sticks together. So actually one of the reasons why you add the egg in is the egg's a binder. The egg helps bind the mix together. Ooh. Ay, ay, ay. This fire is very warm, but at the same time, I also like how it looks on the camera. Also gonna have to hunt those chipotle peppers down in this mix. Destroy them ferociously. So that way they get like really like combined in and such. Granted, this is also smelling absolutely amazing, by the way. I am super ecstatic. This is gonna be a good meal. I hope. The only reason I'm saying I hope is because there are parts of the instructions where they're like, yeah, this could turn out to be a little bit too watery, which I can see mine being a little bit on the watery side right now. Maybe because I did not fry out the black beans or such, but also this bowl is reasonably warm. So I'm sure it's helping to cook off water. And hopefully we can get a real nice like cook. We'll hopefully get it to the point where we have actually. I actually do like the amount of food I'm working because it's a good chunk, but because this recipe says it makes enough for like 6 servings, and 6 servings is a lot of servings, which I am planning for that because I am actually planning for some of my servings to go into Tupperware containers. I am planning to cook 2 burgers tonight, is my goal. gracious, I love it. I love it. Love how good the fire looks, so. Granted, I can't believe we're this far in and only just working on it. Okay. So we're gonna add an egg, fold the panko. How much panko do I need? Okay, 1 cup. Good. I have a cup measure here. Oh, I think I fold in the egg first. Add egg, use spatula, fold, then fold in the panko. Yep. Yep. I can find my spatula. Ah, there's the spatula. Spatula wired. That there. Side. Remember, folks, that is the most important things about running a campfire cooking stream is managing your utensils, because it is a job unto itself. Oh. So. No, that egg's been leaking on. Not trusting that. Ooh. That egg's been... Oh my god. Okay, this egg's good. Holy smokes. What have I done? Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay. Delightful. Yeah, out of my whole thing of 6, only 2 of my eggs are good. Go away. But at least one of my eggs is... At least I have a good egg for stream. Man, because that would have been, like, terrible. That would have been downright terrible if I didn't have an egg. Tonight's recipe. So the egg's actually kind of important because it's a binder. It's the thing that is going to take all this mixture and hold it together. This is also the thing that, this one egg is also the one thing that's going to make this recipe not vegan. Granted, you can also make this this recipe also says you can make it vegan if you add you can combine water and flax seeds together. Make a vegan version of the recipe. So if you're vegan, you can make a vegan version of it. Okay. The fire's burnt down a fair bit. Let us... I hope that looks better for you all. I know what I am doing is like horrendously invisible. Granted, I could fix it. I'll probably fix it when we get to the point where we're actually like plating up. But yeah, this... It's looking like a pretty good cohesive mix. Which is good. We have a really good cohesive. Really hard to tell. Absolutely no lighting with. I had some traditional panko breadcrumbs. and we'll be adding a cup of these to our mix here. And these are going to help give the burgers a little bit of texture. I'm going to be a little generous if I'm on it. Because I want to be a little bit generous. Just so that way I can get a little bit more, you know, texture. Well, not just texture, but... Oh, yeah, that's why... Okay, I now know why I have a cutting board and a knife. I realized that. Because these are burgers. I have fixings with them. And just have a patty on a bun. Not fun. Not fun. But we're going to just be folding these bad boys. I do like the fact after I added it, it's chunking up. It's chunking up wonderfully nice. So, I'm going to be giving this a bit of stirring for a little while. So we get stir and might let it sit while I prepare the fixing. Because I'm going to be, I will say this, I am going to be keeping it pretty simple tonight. I will be just fixing lettuce, tomato, and red onion for the hamburger. But yeah, I like this. I like it forming a nice cohesive whole. It's not, certainly not watery. Looking a little watery earlier. We're looking pretty darn good. We're looking good. So, I'm going to get into... So, now talking about making patties and making the actual stuff. You don't want to get... I certainly don't. So, cooking. Woo! Okay. Okay. Yeah. Be using this bowl. Got a bowl here. I have my cutting board. Knife. I have a knife. Oh man, I kind of loving this. I'm actually really kind of loving this because it really like. But gotta make a recipe, man. For hungry people. People here tonight. I'm hungry. This is how I like to dispose of. I have a fire going. I can just chuck it in. Nice. Yes, I'm. I know some people happy with. Oh. We lost the camera again. Eat. Setting up. Working on. And. Things. I am a little sorry about the lot. Actually, the signal's dying, this means I can my camera without you guys seeing what I'm doing. So I've got some ideas. So, holy smokes. But yeah, I'm gonna... Holy smokes. Expecting just interacting fire to be. There we go. There we go. So, what I'm thinking about, or at least my initial plan, something here, or maybe back. Further back would be better. I can push this a little bit further back. Okay. Got that there. Okay. Then. And it's up. Okay, so I have moved the camera. One thing I've done. Also, the other thing I've done is a little, maybe a little bit tracking. We're gonna fine tune this because I can. It's my stream. I can do what I want. Also, I've had to deal with... It's like, I've dealt with these eating issues with my, my iPhone. It's kind of suck. I can't camera see. Okay, okay. That's actually going for it. A little bit. Okay. Because it's dark, but you can see the fire. We're being very awkward. The camera is a lot further back from the fire, so I think moving forward, this is actually the for fire stuff with this camera specifically. So next up is tomato. It would be real nice to have some homegrown tomato for this, but I don't have any tomatoes that are active. This is going to be accurate. Nice. This one's going to be my snacker. I'm going to snack it. Because I'm the streamer. I can do what I want. Okay. Got some tomato. Oh, we got onion, tomato. Next up, lettuce. Lettuce. Ugh. Immediately tore off a small piece. I have to figure out how to deal. Now the thing is with lettuce is something. Lettuce, all I really good size. Something like that. Especially some nice crispy parts. But yeah. Lettuce. So much lettuce. Okay. Quick melt. And then let us break in there. And then throw the BRBs. From bread. We'll make patties and we'll actually start cooking hamburger. Also, I am. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry. But oh gosh, it looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna be back here after a few, and we'll actually start grilling a hamburger. I promise. Okay. And I'm back. So, we're almost ready to start hamburger. I'm going to do one more thing before we get into that. I've also got a little bit more light going. I also tried to turn on my main floodlight, security light, It did not. It initially turned on, but it did not stay on for as long as I was initially hoping. But got the garage door a little bit more opened up, so we've got a little bit more light flow. Did I do this to myself? Okay, sorry about this. I am gonna run out because I need to grab a spatula. Woo! I am back. Spatula helps me open the. Here. Yeah, we're gonna grill and hamburgers. We have to be having beer. Like, that's the American way. This is Guinness. Actually, the Guinness Nitro Stout. Great stuff. Great stuff. But yeah, I'm also deeply sorry about how awkward everything's been tonight. But I've also been like experimenting. So I'm gonna blame some of the reason on that. Oh, double word. Stay. Don't. Thank you. Actually, that there. It's a really good spot for it too. Don't fully have my setup dialed in, but I'm gonna get it. Oh. Got our black bean mixture. Actually, kind of see it a little bit better now. We're gonna make 6 patties out of this. Oh. 2 patties are gonna go. I have a larger piece of Tupperware that's gonna get a couple more. Bang. Boom. Black bean burger. Anything to clean my hands after. Enough. They should hold up. I hope. I want to be optimistic here. And I got it great. Bunch of things balancing. This up. Too generous with one of them. Okay. Black bean burgers for that. Piece of top. Here's some ice. This is gonna be the thing. The black bean burgers we're actually gonna make. Adding to this. I'm gonna cook up 2 of these bad boys. I don't know if I made these a little. Somewhat. So, I have destroyed ham. Clean them into the fire. I have to face the reality of the situation I'm in. And that's the reality of the situation I'm in. Now my pants get washed. Here now at the point we have our, well, we've made patties. Plus, we've done a lot of things to the thing. Even here, I'm gonna let it and warm up for a little while I also like rub my hands back and forth to get as much filth off as I can. Granted, it smells amazing though. It smells really good. I'm genuinely pretty optimistic about how good tasting this. But yeah, we are definitely tail end of night's cooking. Doing good. Doing really good. Oi, oi. But yeah. I do like how well the... Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I have to grab a image of this just so that way I can have like a reference image. I don't like how off focus it is with the fire, but the thing is, this is gonna be better for the camera. Not handle, because this camera does not handle high heat at all. So stuff, more stuff. Brush my. Burgers from sticking. Oh. Those are now going to leave a touch. These bad boys will probably cook for about 8 to 10 minutes. And confront my natural predator. twisty tie. Oh. I defeated. Fun. And this will be what I will be serving hamburgers. I have my plate of things, and yeah. Yes. Oi. That's honestly incredible. Yeah. Go. Burgers, man. Hamburger buns, man. But yeah. Overall, pretty good. Oi. Okay, but that's what I wanted. We're gonna let that piece of wood sit there. Move them a little bit further over. Oh, yeah. But yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else I need to mention about whatever. All my bird houses are now deployed across the homestead. Stoked about that. Ooh. Got that done. Got a couple things. Actually had a pretty productive day. I actually got all my ground. Most of my planting, garden-wise, is done for this part of the spring season. So I'm really stoked about that. That's always a threshold to cross, if you will. And I do want to get the camera closer to the fire, but if this keeps the camera from... This is where the camera's going to live for... So. Hey! I am honestly ecstatic at how this looks. I definitely need to get a little bit more light going. Which I need to figure out some way to get... I can get my floodlight working and just have it like constantly blast here. We'll have plenty of like floodlight. I feel like this is also like pretty nice and for like cozy fire cooking, you know? Not sure if it's like everyone's like joy or whatever, but I mean, so far as far as how I feel personally, I'm very pleased with like the aesthetic and everything. So definitely doing a cheers to that. Boy. Yeah. So yeah, tonight's going to be a real short, well, not real short, kind of short. We're doing pretty good tonight. Granted, I will say this now, I am planning on doing a gorilla tomorrow. And what that's going to be is we're going to actually be chilling around the campfire, or like we are this evening. But what we're going to be doing tomorrow we'll be doing a little cooking. But prior to the cooking portion, we're gonna be doing some seed starting. I have some seeds I still need to start. I still have to get my peppers going. I'm gonna be growing thyme for the first time this year. So I want to get my thyme plants going, and yeah. So I've got those plants I want to get going, so we'll do that. Also, a big motivation for my reason to stream tomorrow is, if I'm being perfectly honest, I usually have better attendance for my Sunday morning streams. So in that vein, I do want a Sunday morning stream because I will not be able to do one for 2 weeks. Because for the next 2 weeks, like after today, I'm going to be out of town. So I will not be able to be live during the weekend for the next 2 weeks. But I might. Oh gosh. Oh. But I am intending to stream Tuesday, Thursday, next week, and the week after. So that I do want to consistently stream, even though I do want to also work on doing some more edited video content, other things. But unfortunately, I'm also the type of person who hey, let's just do all the things because it's fun to do so. And then I overextend myself. So I'm really tempted to flip these burgers, but I also really just wanted to let them sit. Yeah, because there's a really good heat, but I don't think a super hot heat. You know? So get a little going under it. I'm moving the coals around. I'm sorry. I can genuinely not put enough words how happy I am that the fire looks this nice. That was my biggest complaint with the last camera. Granted, the fire looks really good during daytime, but during the nighttime, it doesn't look so great. This fire, right now, amazing. So happy with it. I wish to giggle. To giggle so much. Oi. Yeah. But yeah, this is definitely a nice way to enjoy a very lovely evening after doing some homestead related labor. I got my birdhouses up. Peas are in the ground. I have some more radishes in the ground. Oh yeah. The remainder of my potatoes from last year. Some of the potatoes that I actually harvested on the potato harvesting stream. Yeah, they'd seen better days. They started sprouting on me. So since it was round about this time of year, I had sprouting potatoes. I was like, hey, you know what? If you can't be food this year, you can be nourishment for the food of next year. So I planted a whole bunch of those this afternoon. So I'm looking forward to those. Late. Because are I think we're doing pretty good. Ooh. Granted, the recipe does call for them being lightly charred. Okay, so we're gonna give those 3 to 4 minutes, roundabouts, before I pull them off and call them good. They were definitely wanting to break up a fair bit, but hey, it's a black bean burger. I mean, that's pretty much on par for that type of hamburger. But you know. But hey, we're being cozy. It's all good. I'm having fun. It's a fun evening for me. Oy, oy. But yeah. Sorry, it's not like super exciting or anything. We're now just like cooking vegetarian hamburgers over a campfire right now. Granted, it's also kind of fun to watch like the one people like over here slowly want to burn. It's wanting to burn, but albeit slowly. Fine. Which is that I have killed the beer. The beer is done. That's fun because I'm gonna have hamburgers. And once the hamburgers are done, I'll pour my final beer for the evening, and I'll be good. Well, yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock, so yeah, doing pretty good. We're pretty good. But yeah, as far as tomorrow's stream is gonna be, yeah, because did say I was gonna be seed starting. We are gonna be making. I will actually be cooking this up again because this is honestly what I'm gonna probably want to do for lunch. Unless I get ambitious. We'll say that. I will say that. Unless I get ambitious. This is what I'll be making tomorrow. I don't know if that's what's gonna actually happen, but who knows? Who knows? But yeah, we're getting really close to being done with the black bean. Let's see here. Parts towards. Okay. These are my tops. Those are my bottoms. Cool. We're getting to the point where I need to worry about this. That one wanting to break up. Rangers, we can just banish fire around. Joke. I like the dump. Got it, mostly. There we go. And then I'm gonna just that. And bada bang, bada boom. Fire. Lots of fire. Okay, so. Got patties. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Now I gotta grab some fixins. Oh. Start with, actually, tomato. I'll do tomato first. I want the juices. Juicily soaking. Something like that. Let's do onion. Not going for cheese because I just don't want to mess with cheese. Also, I just don't like American cheese. American cheese, dumb construct. Oh, I actually have extra onion. This lettuce is not good. No. Nom 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 nom. Really good. Really good, delicious wise. Not good for a hamburger. Oh. Set that off to the side. Here we go, chat. Now I gotta get my thumbnail for this, so that's my black bean burgers. Yippee! Oi, oi. Okay. I got that. Get my beer. Because this is black bean burger. Ooh. We gotta go full American here. Gotta have the beer. We have to have the hamburger. We have to have the fuck yeah American fire. So, I have completed the meal. And in the tradition of completing this meal, I'm gonna delve into it. I'm gonna take a bite. Let you guys know what. Oh. Piece of tomato jumped out. As you can tell, I don't have a lot of experience plating ham. Okay, let's go. Bro, this is good. Good. Oh man, I love it. Okay. Yep. Can confirm. Solid black bean recipe. Which, once again, in my failings as a human being, I forgot to include in the description of this video, but it's some point within the next 24 hours, I guarantee you all that I will be. I'll have a. I'll have a video. I'll have a recipe link for you guys because, hey, I care about you, you know? This is good stuff. Really good stuff. And I definitely want to share it with people. Mm-hmm. Yep. Local VTuber is very happy he made food today. I'm going to continue to eat food. Because you know what? Last I checked, no one's watching, so hey. I'll go Omni Nom Nom on this first burger, then I'll end stream. Because I will be going live tomorrow. And tomorrow will be like chill, hang out. We'll do stuff. It'll be fun. It'll be a lot funner than tonight. Because tonight was mostly just testing the new camera. Which, aside from some overheating issues, which we did eventually resolve. My gosh, like, I downright love how good this looks. This looks super amazing. And this was the reason why I bought it. I bought this camera because I did not like how my nighttime Campfire Cooking streams look. They did not look crisp enough, image quality wise. I have achieved that. I am exceedingly happy to the point where I want to just like gush on social media. But I'll gush on social media eventually. But no. I stuff face full of burger. Like true American. Behold the American in his natural habitat. With his hamburger, his fire, and most importantly, his beer. Oh man. Oh man. Also, with a hamburger, you have to have red onion. You have to have like that really like zing that a red onion gives you. Because like standard onion just does not have like the zip like a red onion. Red onion. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a very happy camper. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, at work earlier this week, my boss man reminded me of hobo dinners from the Cub Scouts. I really want to do like a Cub Scout hobo dinner around the fire pit. That would be real fun. We need to do hobo dinners around the campfire. That'll be real. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Well, no, I'm not sorry. I just love how good tonight's stream look. This is how I've wanted my campfire. I mean, I would appreciate a little bit more light where I'm at. Just because, hey, I want you guys to see the food I'm eating. So, like, the fire looking really cool. It's like, yeah. Nom nom. Also, I love how with my tracking you can tell when I'm eating food. When I'm eating food, you can clearly tell when I'm eating food. Also, you can see like the little like embers and like sparks coming off the fire. It's like amazing. I love it. Life's good, chat. Life's good. Ah. Cheers. Oh, my CPU usage is at like 5%. That's actually pretty high. For doing the stuff I do, you know? It doesn't take a whole lot of CPU usage, but yeah, this is great. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be very real with all of you. This camera costs a fair amount of money, and to be looking at the image I see on my screen and see how good it looks is, you know what? This was a little bit too much money, but you know what? It looks really good. I'm a happy camper. Last bite. No. Okay. So, one whole burger consumed. Local VTuber talks about his experience eating a hamburger for, well, a vegetarian hamburger that he made for the first time. Star rating. I'm gonna be honest, like, this is a solid 4.5 out of 5. I don't want to give it full 5 stars because it wasn't like super amazing. But who knows? It could just be the one, the last, the greatest of ingredients known to mankind. Cheese being the thing that needed to like push this like full 5-star territory. But like, as this dish is, as it is now, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I'm currently planning to, so I made 6 patties. I'm going to be eating 2 tonight because I know my limits as a mortal man. So I am very much looking to tomorrow's meal. Other thoughts? The adaba sauce? Adaba sauce. That stuff definitely really brings a lot of flavor to this. The panko breadcrumbs combined with the black beans definitely really nice textured dip. And at least as far as like the ham patties, and of course you you cannot, like, the buns are perfectly solid buns, really soft, really squishy. Good old classic red onion zing with the refreshingness of lettuce, wonderful acidity of the tomato. Oh man, like, this is incredibly good. This is really good. This is definitely on. So I generally rank my recipes 3 ways. 1, never again. 2, maybe I'll do it again. Depends. And the maybe depends on other confounding factors. For example, the guilt-ridden yakisoba from Handcam that I made. It was a lot of food for one guy. So overall, it came out pretty well. I liked it, but it just wasn't something I would want consistently. This. You are something I would love to make consistently. It's really good. Like, this is definitely something that would be filling, but not overly so. I definitely feel like after I consume second hamburger, I'll be like, man, that was a good little bit of food, but not like too much. Oh yeah, like I am doing really well as far as like the food and such, and all the additions like balsamic vinegar and soy sauce. Like, by no means this was plain. Salt, the pepper. I couldn't really tell all these different ingredients apart because I'm not that good of a like taster guy. But did I have a reasonably flavorful hamburger patty? Hell yeah, I definitely had that. Also, the fire looks so good. Because this is the second time I've used this camera for stream. It makes the fire look good, and it makes me so happy. Okay. But yeah. Overall, this is great. I will be cooking this tomorrow, but cooking this tomorrow is not going to be the focus of the stream. The focus of tomorrow is going to be like sowing seeds, hanging out, just chillaxing, having a good time. Because I usually have more people to Sunday morning. That's going to be that. I'm going to go ahead and say, cheers, everyone. I hope you all have as good of an evening as that I am going to have. And yeah. And regardless if it's evening, morning, or night, definitely night where I'm at, I hope you have a great rest of your day. And this is Sugi Yamagawa, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.